Hello everyone, it is me Sasha Kawaii Cat, and in this video I'll be reviewing the Huion Kamvas 13 drawing tablet. Huion was kind enough to send me this tablet to review, so I'm going to be doing a beautiful drawing on it and showing you all what it looks like. I hope you guys like it. Okay, so this is what the tablet looks like out of the box, and this is the drawing that I did on it. You'll be seeing it in the review video. But yeah, I really like this tablet. I already did this drawing on it, but I wanted to say before the video even starts, I really like this tablet. It's a really good size. It fits very perfectly on my desk. And hold on. It comes with a stand, which I really like because the last tablet that I reviewed did not come with a stand. I had to buy one separately. So I really like this stand. I wanted to lay it down flat just to show you guys how the tablet looks, but yeah, I did use the stand while I was doing this drawing. This is a pen holder. So I'm just gonna put this here just to show you. You'd put the pen in here. I really like the feel of the pen as well. This is a really nice pen. I'm gonna pull this. There we go. Okay. This is where the nibs are, so you have replacement nibs. They're all messed up. I'll fix those later. And you use this to replace the pen nibs. So yeah. This is the tablet out of the box. I did this wonderful drawing on it. I really like this tablet. Please stick around for the review. I'm going to show you how I did this drawing and tell you my thoughts on this tablet, the pros, the cons. Alright, let's get into the video. The first thing I want to talk about is the design and layout of this tablet. This tablet comes in 3 different colors: midnight green, violet purple, and Cosmo black. I don't particularly like any of these colors. Personally, they all look bland and unappealing to me. I wasn't asked what color tablet I wanted, but they sent me Cosmo black. I probably would have asked for the purple one, but like I said, I don't find any of these colors particularly attractive, so it doesn't really matter. The tablet itself feels pretty light, which is something I like. It doesn't feel too expensive because of this light plasticky type texture that it has to it, but I think that being this light paired with its relatively small size makes it easier to carry around. As it relates to the size, while this tablet is smaller than the main tablet I use, which is 22 inches, the display is still large enough that I can draw very comfortably on it. I do think this is probably the sweet spot when it comes to drawing tablets. 13 inch is just big enough that it fits very neatly on your desk, but unlike say a smaller tablet like a 10 inch or 11 inch tablet, it doesn't feel uncomfortable or awkward to draw on. So yeah, I really like the size and the feel of this tablet. This tablet also has shortcut keys, which I also really like because, as I mentioned in previous reviews, I tend to not use the keyboard very often and need the buttons to easily access certain tools. It doesn't have that many buttons, but it's enough, and it's reasonable that it wouldn't have that much buttons because it's a relatively small tablet. Overall, I'm okay with the shortcut buttons that it does have. I also really like the feel of the pen. It's light and it doesn't require charging, which after using my Apple Pen and having to charge it every second is quite refreshing and always appreciated. Another thing I want to mention is that apparently you should be able to easily connect this tablet with a single cable, but I don't think that I got one of the cables that is required to do this, or maybe it was in the box and I just misplaced it, but I don't think so. Either way, this is something that you're apparently able to do, but I wasn't able to test this. I don't think I got that particular cable, or like I said, I might have misplaced it. As it relates to connecting this tablet, I didn't have a hard time connecting it. I'll say that I have to use the main cable and that everything is connected to my laptop in order for it to work. In order for it to function perfectly fine without issue, everything is plugged in into my laptop. And that's something with these types of tablets. You do have to have a laptop in order to use it. It does not work on its own. It's a drawing tablet. It's a display tablet. You need to have a laptop to use it. Apparently, it also works on like mobile devices or like a tablet. You can connect it to your phone or your tablet, but I wasn't able to test this to see if this actually works. I don't know if you have to have like a special cable to do it. Probably you do have to have like a special cable, but I don't have a cable available to test this, so I don't know if it works. But yeah, I connected it to my laptop and it was relatively easy. All you have to do is download the drivers and connect the tablet to your laptop and you're good to go. The setup is fairly simple. For the actual drawing process, I had a relatively easy time drawing on this tablet. The pen feels nice to draw with, and I really didn't have any trouble when it came to doing my line art or coloring. I customized the shortcut buttons to my preferences, as I mentioned, and that made drawing relatively easier. I was able to do this drawing in Clip Studio Paint with relatively very few issues. Actually, I did run into a few issues here and there when it came to like the coloring process, but I do think that's due to my unfamiliarity with using Clip Studio Paint as opposed to anything wrong with the tablet. Like, I do have a harder time coloring in art programs on a tablet as opposed to just using like my iPad or, you know, like my Samsung tablet. Like when I'm using a display tablet and trying to use apps like Clip Studio Paint, it's relatively simpler for me to just use like my iPad to color for some reason. I don't know why. I guess I'm just more used to doing stuff on my iPad, to be honest. As it relates to like the character design, I had a hard time coming up with like a decent color palette for this character. I actually did a whole different coloring palette for the character before I settled on like the green and red, but I think she still looks pretty good. I do like how this drawing turned out. And overall, I'll say that I really do like this tablet and I did have fun drawing this character. I kind of want to talk a bit about using drawing tablets in general, like display tablets. I feel like for some reason, I still have like a relatively easier time doing my drawings on something that is touchscreen. And none of these sort of affordable, sort of cheaper, lower end type tablets have a touchscreen. And there's something so much easier about using your fingers to like zoom in on a canvas as opposed to using a shortcut button. Or something as simple as tapping two fingers to undo. Feels so much more natural to me now than clicking on a button, and I don't know why. I think the main thing though really is just the navigating the canvas. Sort of using the button to zoom in and out just doesn't feel as natural as using my finger to zoom in and out. So I guess I do want like a larger display that is a touch display as well, because these tablets are never touch display. You have to connect them to a laptop or like a phone or a tablet to use them comfortably, and not to just use them comfortably, to use them at all, you need to connect them to like a computer, a laptop for them to work. And that sort of always takes away from the portability in the end. Even though I mentioned that this tablet is a lot more portable than, say, my 22-inch tablet that I can't bring anywhere. It's just sitting on my desk. You still have to be able to connect it to something. And if you can connect it to your phone, then that's great, because, you know, a phone is smaller. But if you're not able to do that, if it doesn't work for you and you need to connect it to your laptop, then you're still bringing like two devices with you. You're bringing your laptop and then you're bringing this second tablet. Whereas if I just wanted to draw on something like my iPad, I just bring my iPad and that's it. And I feel like that's where these tablets sort of lose out, because I feel like these tablets have better pens, for instance. I like the feel of the tablet, the texture of the tablet, the screen, and the way the pen feels in my hand and the way it glides on the screen a lot better at times than when I'm using my iPad. My iPad does not have like a screen protector. And it is, you know, it's drawing on glass. Sometimes it can be like kind of glidey, glossy. You know what I mean. And you don't get that feeling when you're drawing on a tablet like this. The tablet does feel really nice to draw on, but there's just some issues that I'm always going to have with display tablets where it never really feels like I can replace my iPad with these sort of tablets. Like, if I was going to recommend a tablet to you, my audience, I would recommend this to the extent that if you want to use certain programs, you're going to need like a display tablet, right? Because you can't get Paint Tool SI or like Photoshop or a lot of different apps on your iPad, or at least the versions that are available aren't that good. So there's like a usefulness to using these sorts of display tablets, right? I'm glad that I have my larger display. I'm glad that I have this relatively easier to use, more portable tablet in Huion Kamvas 13, right? But there's just some things that I still can't get over that maybe I just need like a touch display type tablet, but I understand that those tend to be a lot more expensive. You're not gonna find like a touch screen feature on a tablet like this, for instance. I feel like I'm always gonna have certain issues with these types of tablets, but this is still a relatively good, pretty decent tablet that I would recommend. So those are my final thoughts on this tablet, and that is the finished drawing. Please comment below and let me know what you think. What do you think of this tablet? What do you think of this drawing? Please leave a comment below. I'd love to hear what you guys think. I'll also leave a link in the description to this tablet if you'd like to check it out. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you like my art and you'd like to show your support, you can always donate to my Ko-fi account or become a patron. The link to that is always in the description below. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!